Hi there. My name is Autumn Pelopita, and today I would like to discuss the topic of media and empathy, and especially in relation to relationships in books. So, I'd like to begin by talking about children's books, and I think we can all remember sitting in a circle on the reading carpet and learning a new life lesson each week in our younger years. And one of those life lessons that we learned was most likely the idea of empathy. Empathy is defined as the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. So, you may see some books in this slide that you recognize or maybe not. But I chose these titles because they all focus on the idea of empathy and they are all very well known for using the relationships between the characters to accurately show how we should be empathetic towards one another in a way that we could as children understand. So children especially are very receptive to these ideas in the feeling bad for another person and trying to relate to them and form a connection to the character based on their own life experiences. And Judith T. Lysaker discusses in her peer reviewed journal, Relationships, Empathy, and Activism, where she says when children read, they are drawn into those story worlds as vicarious participants using imagination to feel what it is like to be someone else, to know and care for the new people they encounter as well as the worlds they inhabit. As we get older, we continue to grow our ability to empathize with those around us, and we see that in the books that we continue to enjoy, the characters become far more relatable. And according to Mathis Ball and Martin Veltkamp, fictional narratives present characters, events, and the setting of a story in such a way that the reader can become transported and hence change throughout the narrative. And it has been argued that fiction may elicit stronger emotional and behavioral effects than nonfiction reading. So, the ability to relate to a character and to put yourself in their shoes is an amazing skill and one we see very early on in books. Do you remember the Hunger Games, reading the Hunger Games and getting to the scene where Rue died? Yeah, I think we all felt that because of the bond that we had created with the character through her interactions with Katniss. How about when in the movie Up, when Carl's wife Ellie died? Yeah, felt that one, cried for that one too. When we watch, read, or in any way witness any characters forming a bond with one another, we often find ourselves doing the same. We find a way to bond with them in a way that we might not have felt possible because they're not technically real. But their relationship with their friends might show parallels to your life. Their relationship with their parents might show parallels to your life. Grandparents, sisters, brothers, any important person in your life, you might find parallels between yourself and them and the characters in the book that you're reading or the movie that you're watching, and so on. So, all of our normal day-to-day life events we can in some way relate to the characters in our books, TV shows, movies, and when we can relate, we can empathize. So, thank you for listening.